BBC introducing The South, live.
Hello, good evening, and thanks to all of the broadcast teams that have brought you to this point in the Sunday schedule. This is BBC Sussex, BBC Surrey and BBC Radio Solent, and this is a programme that puts the spotlight onto the music that's being made by unsigned bands and artists from Sussex, Surrey, Hampshire, the Isle of Wight and Dorset. My name is Phil Jackson and welcome to what's going to be a very busy show.
Live.
Right, getting things underway, this is Fearne in the Live Lounge.
I'm in love with some girl from the radio, and she doesn't know about me. One day she will, now it isn't any wonder, now you can just see me. I'm smiling like a weight from the world is lifted from my shoulders, and you see that this feeling is infectious, and it's all encompassing me. So what? Are we be friends and stop staring at you? What? Are we have a love? Lily Allen now, I just can't get enough. I'm in love with some girl from the freebie box, but she doesn't know about me. One day she will, so I have to impress, upgrade to something bigger like a high def TV. Oh, it feels like she's talking to me. You know it's just so hard to see. Now you don't go home to Lily, I hope she'll come home to me. So what? Can't we be friends? Stop staring at you. What? Can't we have a love? Lily Allen now, I just can't get enough. Stop staring at you. Stop staring at you. I stop staring at you. I stop 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 staring at you. I stop staring at you now. Listen to me, you know. Lily Allen now, I just can't get enough. Listen to me, you know. Lily Allen now, I just can't get enough. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we just be friends? Why can't we just be friends? So why can't we have a love? Lily Allen now, just can't get enough.
Masses of feedback coming in as well for the band that's in session this evening. They are Fearne, and this is just literally the most recent one that's on my screen. This is from Pete and Catherine in Weymouth, and they say, loving Fearne, and it's amazing to hear them all on the radio. Keep the great tunes coming. Pete and Catherine, it's my pleasure. This is Fearne live and in session.
We met last spring, we met on Fridays. While eating lunch, we at the same place. He gave advice that I'd take to my grave. different tune. What did I do? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're always there when I need it most. You're always there when I need it most. And you're always there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You talk the talk, but all you wanna do is settle down. Things ain't felt the same to me since you walked out of town. You'd spend your life trying to feel that shame. After what we went through, life is pretty tame. What came of you? You sing a different tune. What did I do? Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're always there when I need it most. You're always there when I feel it most. You're always there. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Before we met, well, I was nowhere here and with no way out. It didn't make sense why the woman I love would need the arms of another man but me. And well, the whole thing reeks of this desperation. I really didn't want to, but I couldn't hate them. I just wasn't built that way. But then you walked into my life, and I felt this love. At last, I'm getting to know how you work the small things that really make your day. We're letting the edges fray. I'm getting to know how you work the small things that really float your boat. This is a song I wrote to say hello. Well, before you know it, now it's fair to say that I'm a pretty nice guy, the best you'll find. And now I can't believe the ship could sail and you just float on back to me. And well, the whole thing reeks of this desperation, and I'm so much better than your expectations. I just cannot live that way. And you walked into my life, and I felt this love. At last, I'm getting to know how you work the small things that really make your day.
That's Fearne playing for you live in the Live Lounge, and before that a live session recording of a tune called High and Low by Jane Bartholomew. Loads of texts and emails coming in for Fearne. Thank you very much for all of those. This in from Caroline in Bournemouth, and she says, loving the show, already got tickets to see Fearne in Poole next weekend. Yes, it bears mentioning Fearne. One more live session for the band coming up just after 8 o'clock, but you can also catch them playing at Mr. Kipps in Poole on Saturday, January the 29th, but more about that when I chat to the guys in the studio in about 4 minutes time. And this is your opportunity to let me know what you think of the tracks that we're featuring on the program. This is one of the reasons why Fearne is in session this evening, off the back of some very positive reviews when we feature their music in the panel in the autumn. And to take us there, we've got Alex and Nick from Fearne who are in session this evening. They're in the studio for a chat. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Good evening. Very well, thank you. Good
evening. Congratulations on what is a stonking session so far.
Well, thank you.
I could just move a little bit forward, close to the mics. That's the one. Lovely.
Thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for coming in. Now, I gather that one of the band's aspirations is to feature in Heat Magazine's Torso of the Week.
That's our lead guitarist. We don't let him talk to the public because he says things like that. But he's that's his ambition. He also, I think, he's thinking about starring in a remake of Back to the Future as Marty McFly.
And I see. Aside from those two things to do in the year that is now 2011, what else is on the band's to-do list?
Next weekend we're playing at Mr. Kipps in Parkstone. It's local to us near Bournemouth. I think that's our big gig for the month, isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely our kind of start the year strong, and I think we've got about 200 tickets sold so far. It's a nice venue and some really good bands.
It's a nice venue and also very supportive to the new music community in the Dorset area. Their Curiosity Nights are terrific as well. It's a way to find really off the wall music, and they've certainly done the business for local bands. I've found.
Oh, definitely.
We've played those in the past and they've been good for us. Is it the Rumble Strips we support?
Yeah, Rumble Strips. I'm trying to think. It's been quite a long time. Nick Harper was the other one, really big one for us, and
terrific guitar player.
Oh, he's fantastic.
So that's coming up Saturday, January the 29th. Tell me about a fictional rabbit called Smurf and why this is important to Fearne.
Well, we have a couple of songs being featured in a film that goes into production, I think, next month or March. It's called About Her. You can check it out on the website www.abouther.org or go on the Facebook group. A gentleman local to us lost his partner, and it's a lovely sort of heartbreaking story about a guy and how he learns to deal with that and move on. And the rabbit's his companion. And I'm going to audition for the part of the rabbit.
Well, you have the fur. You have the
hirsute. I'm halfway.
Yes, a bit of work on the ears.
Yeah.
How did he find your music? How did you get your music to him? How did this evolve?
It's through a friend who comes to see us a lot when me and Alex play acoustic gigs and that kind of thing. And he just recommended us, and he heard a few tracks, and we wrote a song for him, didn't we? That we recorded at home at my house.
Yeah, I mean, I heard I read the script or the kind of first draft, and I just wrote a song and thought, I'll show it to him just in case, and he loved it, and it's featured in the film and a couple of our sort of tracks off our EP as well. So it's great to be a part of it, and it's a lovely story.
Well, I mean, there are it's a tremendous achievement, and I hope that goes well for you and gets your music further afield. There is now an incredible variety of outlets available online and otherwise where bands can get their music out to the public, like syncing it to films. What for you has been the most effective way of letting people know what Fearne does?
In the last 2 years, it's been Facebook, and I mean, in between songs, we've just been getting texts left, right, and centre used via Facebook and our group on Facebook, which is just called Fearne, Fearne. And I mean, we find that you can't really get quick. I mean, it takes seconds on your phone to be in touch with sort of 1,400 people who care about what we do.
But doesn't it take before that a great gig?
It takes about 1,400 great gigs to get 1,400.
I think before we were very much
one at a time.
We were a MySpace band for a couple of years, and MySpace just seemed to become more and more difficult to use, and we moved into sort of the Facebook realm, and we sort of moved our following very gradually across. But because Facebook's much more interactive, we can just sort of contact people properly through that, whereas MySpace, you're just sending out gig invites to anyone,
but again,
anywhere.
This is all kind of after the fact, and I suppose why I'm kind of hanging on this is that I've always believed that no matter how great a piece of music is that you put up onto the interweb, the way that the public will properly ingest it is when they see it and experience it by the band playing live.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, we play live sort of two, 3 times a month, and we try and keep it fresh and change our set list, and always, like any band, always adding new songs and working on songs. And yeah, it does take a long time. We're quite fortunate that being sort of half an acoustic band, we can go out and do folk clubs, and we can go and do indie venues, and we have completely different set of audiences that really, and we have different recordings to target those audiences, and it's great because you end up with people that would never normally go and see you play. For example, come and see us at Mr. Kipps and see something that's completely different to them, and vice versa.
Well, I mean, speaking of the show at Mr. Kipps, again, it's happening on Saturday, the 29th. For those that are coming to your music fresh, why should they bundle up and head out on what might be a very chill evening and see you guys live? What's it going to be like?
We start our sets generally in an upbeat way. Always, we try and keep that going. We like to make a bit of a journey with our set. We like to dip it down and do some songs that are a little bit more thoughtful, and bring it back up. There's a bit of dancing, a bit of rapping.
Rapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bit of melodica, a bit of harmonica, electric guitar, resonator. We try and do a bit of everything.
Right.
Adam, our guitarist, has just invented the South Coast banjo, which is an electric guitar banjo, basically involving tissue paper and glue and a guitar.
I'm trying to imagine that in my head. That sounds...
It's not pretty, but it does the job.
An electric guitar banjo. It's an instrumental first?
Yeah, I hope so.
Sounds good.
It's good. I think you need to come down to Mr. Kipps in Poole and see it.
There you go. My guests in the studio are Alex and Nick from a Dorset-based band called Fearne, and as you've heard, they're playing at Kipps in Poole. It's Saturday, January the 29th, and they'll be doing one more live session right here in about 5 minutes' time. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and
Thanks
for having
doing
us.
your stuff on air.
Cheers.
This in from Sophie, who's listening in Bournemouth. She says, love Fearne, want them on the radio more. Easy listening and catchy. Sophie, thank you very much for that. Stay with us for next in session in about 20 minutes time. So at 25 minutes to 8 o'clock, Fearne back live and in session.
Yesterday we're far from home. I saw things a little bit clearer, corrupted to a point of no return, and I couldn't look in my mirror now. I felt so lost and very far away from home, and I miss your touch and my love. Know that when I lose myself, I'll emerge in my own ego. I stuck inside this car and wondered if I'd ever get to see you now. So sorry that I ever walked away at all, penniless and broken, my love. Since when past is the ultimate disease, but I hate it through. On electric guitar, Adam Pulsar. Since when past is the ultimate disease to eat, but I half of you. It's half of you. In my arms, in my head, 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 in my arms, in my head.
It's a wrap. Thank you very much.
Thank you.